Hello and welcome to Make It Monday. It's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck and I'm popping in today to do Make It Monday with you. If you can hear rain in the background, I apologise for the audio being affected. However, it's absolutely pouring outside and it is Sunday morning, so I need to get this voiceover done for you guys. Today we're making a mail that we have made before in previous Happy Mail videos, but it's something that I enjoy doing, and this was actually one of the challenges for the Happy Mailers, to use some envelopes in a Happy Mail. So this mail is for Stella. She's here in Australia and she's a Happy Mailer. So I have put these two craft envelopes together. They are basic craft envelopes that you can get from a store, and I have slid one flap into the other and turned it around so that the first flap of the envelope becomes the flap of the second envelope on the back. I'm hoping you understand what I'm trying to say there. So I am using scraps from, this is, I'm going to get the name wrong. So the name of this range is, so it's a Simple Stories range and it's called Simply Vintage Botanicals. So I really like this range and I wanted to use up some scraps that I have to be able to actually decorate this craft envelope project. I really liked the way that the range actually worked really well with the craft envelopes. So I'm just ripping two pieces of strips here, and then I'm layering it on top of the butterflies that you can see. There's another strip of butterflies there. So the strips actually look really cool because they have been ripped down and look really nice as a layering on that front page. And especially seeing as I always find that coordinating papers, if you've got a set of coordinating papers and you actually do collage with them, or it's not really a collage, but if you layer them up, they work so well together because the designers have done such a good job of making this sort of color palette work, and also really making it work. You can even see on the back that the papers that are on the back work together as well. So just layering this down, it's very hard to get absolutely perfect because obviously having the three layers, you can't glue them all together at once. It would be nice if you could just lay them down and then pick them up and then pop glue on the back, but you can't. So it's just a case of sliding one layer in at a time. And then I have these chipboards that come with this range, and I like the look of this one, but I think it brings in too much orange or too much of the craft. So I go with the white and green because I think it's super duper simple. And then I find a Believe in Yourself sentiment from one of my Tim Holtz stickers. And I like the black on this level. And then on the inside it's time to decorate as well. That's the one thing about this project, is you would be able to decorate this really well with single-sided papers, and that's something I've been thinking about while I've been editing this video, is that single-sided papers would work really well. I liked this specific range with the craft envelopes, but I'm sure I could actually do this project again and not film it, send it out to another Happy Mailer, but use my single-sided papers to actually decorate. I think that's actually probably a bit more economic rather than using double-sided papers. But like I said, this range suited Stella, and I think, I don't know, I hope she likes it. So I am trying to find something that I can actually make a pocket on this one here, because obviously this is the part of the envelope which is the back of, no, it's the front of the envelope where you would normally write an address. So I am finding a sort of a cut apart here so that I can actually make a pocket or a tuck for the actual goodies that I'm going to pop in, and I have a craft knife here that I am just slicing along the diagonal, and then I'm just using my scissors to actually do a fussy cut around the actual items on the actual cut apart, which, yeah, it works really well, I think. It's really unique and creates that diagonal that I'm looking for, and then I just curve around the actual corner edges, which, yeah, works really nicely to create a tuck. And then I use my double-sided tape. It's a very fine double-sided tape, so it's not going to take up too much space of that cut apart, so that I can tuck more things in. So yeah, really fine double-sided tape that will hold the pockets down, which is really nice. So the next point of call after this is decorating that left hand side there, which has the craft envelope, which has got all the flaps. And so I decide with that one that I'm going to try and cut a template or cut into the scrap of paper that I use to be able to actually show that pocket off, because as you see, if I bring in the full paper here, you can actually see it would be really hard for me to slide goodies in and out if I use that whole piece of paper. So what I do instead is I get another craft envelope that I have, and I cut it open so that I can actually use that craft envelope as a template to mark on the piece of paper where I would need to cut. So you can see here I'm placing it, and then I'm using my scissors to actually cut around the actual envelope gap so that it fits perfectly on top. So yeah, I really like the fact that I came up with that idea, because you can see at the beginning I was like using my finger to actually mark on the paper where the envelope started, but I was like, nope, there is no way I'm going to get this spot on. So yeah, I just thought using another envelope would actually make a really good template to be able to cut perfectly the cut apart or cut out that I'd need to be able to actually slide goodies in. So yeah, I think that turned out really well. And then I have that loofah today cut apart there, but then I think it's too big. It's too big and it takes up too much space on that side. So I find the little heart that you can see here. So it's a smaller cut apart from one of the sheets, but what it does is it sits perfectly in that center gap. Although I do have to bring in my guillotine again just to slice off a couple bits of the side. So like just only a couple of millimeters off each side just to make it even. And yeah, it then sits really perfectly right there, just as, I don't know, sending love, I guess. That's what you could say. And then I bring in my I keep bringing in this envelope here that's about the Alps, and yeah, it's just a scrap envelope that I keep using to use for my Pritt stick or my glue stick, so that I can just not get my desk completely really dirty. And then I bring in that chippy that I actually originally had on the front, because it has that sort of orange butterfly, a really nice hue, and it works really well with the actual craft envelope on this side. I wasn't going to cover up the craft on this side, but I really like how the butterfly really works well colour wise on the back. And so then it's time for a good old Velcro dot to keep the pocket open at the back, so I don't actually have to seal it as an envelope. I can just have this closure, and it is perfect. Really nice flat mail, and I hope you like the design of this one. So you're more than welcome to leave me here if you do want to head off and make one of your own, but now I'm doing the goodies. So I'm going to be popping these wax seals in that front pocket. So I get my glue dots and I stick down each of these wax seals. I really like sort of picking up the tones of the males, and I like the fact that there's a lot of white in these wax seals. So just, I think I got extra glue dot on the top there, so I had to peel it off. It wouldn't just rub off, which is unfortunate. So then I have all these beautiful wax seals. I like the one that says open me with love, and then I've got those butterflies down at the bottom. It's a giant wax seal head, and sometimes doesn't come out very nice. It sort of leaves weird lines on the background. The butterflies actually always come out nice, but this one was actually not too bad. So I'm just gonna shuffle those around because I need the spacing to be a bit better. And then I can pop that inside the Happy Mail, just in there. Then time to find something to slide in that little cut apart that I've made as a pocket, and I thought a really good thing to put in would be project life cards, and I had all these project life cards that really sort of matched the Happy Mail. I really liked that those looked very similar. And then in the back, what goes in the back? Oh yeah, in the back goes there's some butterfly that I find, and also I think these butterflies were actually from Simply Creative Kira, so I hope she doesn't mind that I am gifting them on, but I just thought that they really suited this male. And then I found these from AliExpress, these little tiny papers which had bees, butterflies and dragonflies on. Once again, really suits the theme of the male. Anyway guys, this video is coming to an end. I will leave you here. Please give this video a like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you are all doing well and taking care, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.